This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with the acclaimed singer-songwriter, the one and only Anna Shelay. Hello, Anna, how are you?
Hello, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing so much better now that I'm speaking with you. And I am actually so excited that you don't have any videos up right now because you know what? Let the audience wait for it.
I'm here for it soon, very soon. I'm hoping before the end of this year to
Well,
have my
Anna,
first
talk
number.
to me a little bit about it. I mean, were there some songs and videos or projects you were working on during the pandemic that you're excited to maybe at least talk about?
Yes, so I just released an EP with 5 tracks on it in August, at the end of August. It's called Unlinkable, and it's available everywhere, YouTube, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. So it's out there for the world to listen to, and it's crazy because I would say while I was doing it and while I was in the process of creating it, you always have your songs in your head that you feel like people are gonna gravitate to. And it's just been interesting to see what people like.
Isn't it always fun? Like, it's always the songs you probably were like, oh, I felt so vulnerable. I don't know if people are going to like, but those are the ones people like.
Yes, and it's for me, it was the song that it was so last minute. Like I had no
Always those.
plans on really doing it. I was just like, I need like an interlude. I need something quick, but like something that introduces the whole EP. And it turned out that that's the one everybody
Isn't
loves.
it so funny? I mean, and when you become a big, big, big star, you're going to see my love. It's always those either last minute or the ones that like come to you in a flow moment without you overthinking it. And you're like, oh, I just kind of, mastered and mixed that real fast. And it's
No,
always the
seriously.
ones that people are going to be like, oh,
It's so crazy how that works.
I love it. Well, Anna, I want to know, where did you grow up and when did you realize that you had a really great singing voice?
Well, thank you.
Well, I did my
And
research on you. You are incredible.
thank you so much. So I was born in Auburn, New York, and then I moved to Syracuse, New York, probably like 3 or 4. And I literally just left there this year. But yeah, I was probably singing and songwriting. I started songwriting, believe it or not, when I was like 10 years
Of
old.
course you were. Were you writing poetry? Were you writing songs? What were you doing?
It was it wasn't poetry, it was more songs, but like it was for fun. Like I would just be in the computer room starting little songs, but I would never finish it. But I put a verse here, a hook there, but I didn't look at it as this is my passion. It was literally just a kid having fun.
Well,
I
your
had no idea
bliss.
what
That
it
was
was.
your bliss speaking, and that was your flow because I've just gotten to speak with, believe it or not, Anna, over 500 artists in
Oh
6 months all over the world in whatever language they speak. One of the things I love when artists talk to me about is when they talk about this flow, and it's usually when they're at play in that kind of like childlike, sense of wonder in the sandbox. You
yep,
know,
that's
that's when you know you're doing it. And that's so amazing. Do you remember one of the songs that you wrote as a kid?
I don't. I don't. I can't tell you lyrics, but I remember writing them on WordPad. Windows. WordPad was my best friend. Okay.
I love it. And you could be sneaking instead of doing the report, you get open that word pad up and you're
Yep.
Anna,
And
that's
then I would
amazing.
save them under like weird titles, so nobody, because we shared the computer in my
Right.
house. So I didn't want them like I would put it under like the letter Z, a small letter, lowercase Z, and nobody's gonna go click that document, and it would be a song.
I love it. Well, I can't wait when you have your memoir, when you're big and famous. I feel like you're gonna have a chapter called lowercase Z.
Absolutely. Now I'm gonna do it just for you.
Anna, baby, listen. You have such an amazing vibe too, as well. I can only imagine that, I'm thinking about your younger self who's going to be able to kind of think of all the little Annas out there, who are going to be able to look up to and just the light that you spread. Is it something that you do consciously, or is it just something that you do because in your gut, in your humble way, that you are going to become a big star and that you want to remain humble and also just always put out positivity?
You know, I feel like that's just my natural self. I feel like it takes too much energy to be anything else other than, just positive
I
and just
agree.
encouraging. And yeah, life is hard enough.
I, Anna, I'm with you. I want to know what brought you to Atlanta?
Okay, so like I said, I'm from Syracuse. It's a fairly small city in my opinion.
Yes, it
And
is.
I felt like I was like just reaching the cap of potential. Like I'm
You
like,
were a
okay,
big fish. Let's call a spade a spade. You were a big fish in a small pond and you outgrew it. And now it's time to go to a big city. Hello, Atlanta.
absolutely. Yeah. And so I had visited Atlanta and I have family all over Atlanta, but I visited with my friends like a couple years back and it was such a different feeling out here. Like, I don't know, the hospitality, the food is amazing. I was like, yeah, if I could move anywhere, it would be Atlanta.
I love Atlanta. Not only does it have a great vibe, it's got like old school traditional values. Like you said, Southern hospitality, great restaurants, great nightlife, but also an amazing music scene.
Yes, yes. It feels like you can accomplish anything out here. Like, just, it's so weird. Like, you can literally be grocery shopping or doing just the most regular things, and you can literally brush shoulders with a celebrity or someone that's very established in the music industry, which is
And
different than Syracuse.
or in any industry, because as you know, Atlanta is becoming a hotbed for so many studios. I mean,
Mhm.
obviously, Mr. Tyler Perry, you have just so many people who have these amazing film studios. It's becoming kind of like the Hollywood of the East Coast.
Yes, absolutely. I would absolutely say
And
that.
Anna's just gonna walk in one day, pretend she doesn't know anyone, and she's gonna run to Tyler Perry. You're gonna sing him a little song, and he's gonna be like, that needs to be like the hit song of my next move. And you're gonna be like, who, little old me? But
Child.
anyway, I don't know why I just did that. But
One can only wish.
I am putting that energy out for you because I, as a director, if I was up at that echelon and I met you, I would be like, I don't know what you do, but your energy and vibe is so strong. I'm curious to know, Anna, if you've been told that before.
I have. Oh my God. And I think it's one of the best compliments you can receive because, like, physical things are, yeah, that's cool. But, the energy, the
Oh, that
personality,
energy.
these are things you got to work on internally. So,
Well, I mean, let's talk about it. I mean, look at these past 18 months have sucked. Let's call a spade, but obviously you have done the work and you continue to do the work because let's call a spade a spade. It takes a choice every day to be positive. And
absolutely.
you make that choice every day.
Yeah. Yeah. And it makes life easier. Like, things are going to happen. Life is going to happen. You got to find something that brings you joy and just like immerse yourself in it. That's what
Well,
I do. That's kind of what music is for me.
and you're walking the walk, Anna. And I'm so excited to see your star continue to rise. And I just want to let our audience know for more on the amazing Anna Shelay. You can read more about her right below this video. Anna, I'm so excited you're joining FENIX. I'm so excited you're joining this artist platform specifically tailor-made for artists, indie, Grammy-winning, soon-to-be stars like you, to not only connect with other artists and people around the country, but around the world, and to get compensated for their work. And you're an incredible artist, and I'm so excited that we're now connected.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm so excited to see.
Amen. Me too.